Welcome back, everybody. Sive is here with the Forex Peace Army.com. Let's keep going with our analysis on the every currency. So this time, guys, although we were spot on the direction, the upper direction was a bit faster than we thought. So we thought it should be somewhere to the 1720 area, where theoretically we could start watching for a pullback or something like this, aiming on actually getting the hand shoulders pattern. But you could see that upper direction was significantly faster, and here you could see that in fact market has stopped only when it's hit daily overbought level. So in general, background for retracement looks good, because previously it was long-lasting downside action since the 18th of December. Somewhere in the middle of December, right to this moment, almost for the whole month was downward action in this first rebound. So from that standpoint of view, some healthy pullback seems logical, and we intend to take a look at it. Hopefully we will get the good entry opportunity, and this type of action also gives another two moments. So first, this is becoming the question, because rally, when the market has not reached the target, was standing relatively close to it, and significantly it shows such kind of a rally. I think that this ABCD pattern hardly will be realized. Geopolitical background and tensions between Europe and United States speeding up. So with this environment, it's going high reassessing of the balance between the United States dollar and euro. This actually might happen. And from that point of view, you can see that this is mostly not the product of some fundamental releases, some data releases, or something that's economy fundamental background is changing. Although this is also exists, because in the weekend we talked about the Germany growth. So gross domestic product has increased. I'm sorry. And finally, the defense spending is reaching the real economy in Germany. So it's probably also may support the euro currency. But anyway, with this upward action, we probably should forget about this type of action, about this ABCD, because sharp reversal when the market stands near the target, it's not natural. It's usually this not happening. Second moment, with this type of reaction, I'm more and more thinking about this big butterfly. We still stand in the initial stage of this pattern, and I think that we could try to, well, watch for some pullback and trying to take the position and see what will happen, because in the current situation, although the invalidation point of the butterfly stands right there, since market has shown really fast action, from the normal point of view, from the market mechanics point of view, it should not be erased. So if we will get this type of action to the downside, which is erasing the whole upward action here, this will be really bad. And obviously, I do not need to hide stops right there, so it will be enough to use these lows as an invalidation point for now. On lower time frames, where we have a few levels, currently we have the 1695, the first 30% support. In fact, this case, it's kind of the could be treated as a local thrust for a possible bread and butter trade. Yes, we do not have enough candles here. It's just 7. Judd Napoli approach demands 8, but they are really strong in some places. So I think that momentum here is not really bad. And kind of the momentum trade will be really great. Besides, you can see that 1695 agrees with the previous lows, previous top. It might be interesting to see what will happen around this level. Also, I would consider 1670, because this is 50%, and euro currency likes 50% levels most of all. Although from the structure of the swing, probably it will be not the best solution if you will see that the recent stage of this thrust with this big candle to the upside somehow will be erased, and the market will drop to the 50%. That's why in the current circumstances, it could be chance that either market could start upward action right from this consolidation, because this is actually reaction just on the overbought. And currently you can see that market is not at the overbought here. It has the chance to keep going higher. Or the first level seems and currently has some advantage compared to all others, because all others levels, they are good, they are nice, but they suggest big downside reversal action, which is not actually following from the logic of the current performance. From that standpoint of view, I will be watching either on consolidation or on the 117 and 116.95 area. On the hourly chart, you could see what's actually is going on. Here is we have minor consolidation. That's what I'm talking about. Inner ABCD pattern has a few targets. First one stands 1687. It's OP, which agrees with the 1695. Very good. And next one, it's 1653, which is very close to the 50% level, or 618. But as I said, that's probably will be too much because all rally will be erased this way. How possible to trade it in the current circumstances? Well, there are three options that I see. First one is to wait for the pattern, some continuation pattern, what it will be. This might be, for example, butterfly start forming here with the upside breakout. In the case if we're going out of this, if we'll get dropped back to the OP, this might be butterfly down, head and shoulders, or something like this. Things that we usually fall in. Second option is to split position. So take some minor position inside of the consolidation. We do not know what will happen. If you'll see the market is dropping, you could add a bit more and see what will happen. Just some scaling approach. Final approach, which calls by the Judd Napoli is Minesweeper. It suggests not trying to take position on a downward direction, but when this will be over, around some fib levels, then wait when the first upper direction starts, and then take the position on minor pullback with the stops below the local lows that will be formed on this picture. So here's the three different scenarios exist. Depending on how conservative you are and what your preferences, what's your trading style, you could choose what you like more. But obviously, this type of action, it's not the reversal. So obviously, this chop action has no reversal features. So this is some type of the retracement consolidation. So I think that bullish context here stands intact, and we just need to get a good entry opportunity with this thrust. So that's probably all for now. See you tomorrow.